Yeah, I think it's a great thing for gathering experience. You get to learn how to talk to people. You also learn how to deal with difficult situations. For example, if a seller is not satisfied with something, you deal how to like talk to him politely, nicely to solve the thing rather than just like going crazy and not staying calm. So I think it's a great thing.
I agree with you. But I think we can have the internship as a subject where the
Yeah, that would be a great idea.
That would be great. But like adjusted, like doing it like half of the semester
But
or
is it
something.
normal? Like for me, I won't accept to work under someone. Honestly, I want to do my master and after work with my parents.
But it can be optional. It doesn't have
Yeah,
to be.
optional,
yeah.
like
It can be like to help students get into contact with like businesses and stuff and get an internship if they want to. So it's optional. It doesn't have to be compulsory.
I think the best way to learn is by doing, and internships honestly do broaden a person's horizons, because learning by experience is, I think, the best way, and internships do that.
Have you worked somewhere, Ksenia?
No, not yet, but I would love to because I think
So you think it's a good idea?
I think it's a good idea. Yeah, I think you can learn. Because it's okay, like you can work with your parents still, but it's just you need some experience to see, and maybe
By
from
yourself,
others
yeah.
people perspective, you know. Then like you will not always be on a.
What about you guys? Have you worked somewhere?
Yeah. But after uni, I want to do an internship so I can learn more and apply
This knowledge to your own business. Yeah.
No, I never worked anywhere. Honestly.
She's the hater in this group.
No, I think it's better if it's optional because sometimes like you don't want to work under someone and I completely understand and respect that. So if you want to do it, you can do it. If you don't do it.
Matthew, have you worked somewhere?
Yeah, I did a year as a logistics assistant, and I managed to go to China, India, Burma, Malaysia, and it definitely helped me understand cultures better, because you can learn from a book, but actually seeing it, see the way they travel, how they move, it's nice too, and it gives an experience.
Internship, sometimes they ask you to do something that you're not required to do, like bring coffees. They don't really ask you every time to do accounting or whatever. Like internship for them, you're just like someone young person who's gonna do this and do the coffees and the bad stuff. That's why I'm not into it. I have a lot of friends that worked in Barcelona for internship and they suffered for like 3 months, and after they got the respect when they showed what they really could do. But in the beginning, nobody respected them. So
Yeah, but
that's why I
nothing
don't
is
want to do that.
easy in the beginning. You have to.
I agree with this. I think when we start internship, we should start from the bottom. So
Yeah, I think it's important to start from the bottom. I think it's better than getting used to having everything you want.
But because it's normal for students, you don't have everything. Like if you're doing a bachelor and you're studying hard and after and you pay a ton of money, like and after they're asking you to bring coffee, I'm so sorry, but I won't handle it. Like
But not all internships ask you to.
most of them they
bring
don't
coffee.
know, but most of them here, I have like minimum 5 people that I know that worked here that did internships and they didn't treat them well. So that's why for me it's a bit it's better to have master or a good degree and after start working, because after they will have the proof that you could work and they will respect you.
a lot of people have masters, but they don't have the experience.
Yes, I know. That's
They
true.
study, but they don't know how to
Even
implement.
sometimes like bringing coffee could make you experience. You could meet someone, you could connect. You never know. So I think like for
I think it
especially
depends
for
on the countries. In my country, with one master, they won't even look at you. With 2 masters, they might respect you. Like for example, in Arabic countries, I think it's like that. But in Europe, maybe it depends because people don't study that much. But in other countries, like France, they need to study a lot to have a lot of degrees to be upgraded or to even have to work, to be respected in a workplace. So
But
it
I
depends.
agree with Ksenia. I think before finishing your master's, it's important that during summer, for example, or in between your studies, you get some experience. Because you can't just go study theory, and then get a job. No, you
Yes,
have to
that's
have
why
some
I'm
work
telling you,
experience.
I don't agree that the fact that it has to be a must. Like it's an option. like you choose if you want to work or if you don't want to work. Like it's up to you. But like for someone, I think it's quite, I don't know.
No, but it also depends on university. There are universities who have like the obligation, like who have the obligation to do an internship. Like for example, tourism, or you know, where it's like actually the internship is more important than theory.
That's theory, yeah. I think in most of the cases, practical stuff is more important than theory.
All right, thank you guys. Now one more last question. Taking everything into account, all the pros and cons, how many of you are up for it and how many of you are against it? Raise your hands. Who's up for it?
I'm definitely up for it.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have the black sheep. Who's against it. All right, thank you guys. You helped us a lot. Bye.